Microphone working?
Hello.
Yeah. Alright, let's get that shit's working.
Just me humming.
We are. Let me just double check. We're definitely live. Hang on, let me just make sure. Yes, we are. We're live.
Live.
Welcome along, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Every Tenday, where a dad plays D&D with his kids.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
First of all, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Father.
the GM
Happy birthday.
Oh.
to
You.
Yeah!
That was terrible.
Thank you. Okay, let's make this a memorable one. So, welcome along, everybody, to another episode. Firstly, thank you to DJ of Sketch Goblin, sketchgoblin.co.nz, for doing our character art that features on the cover of our podcast and in our hearts and souls, quite frankly.
Yes.
Check out DJ, he's awesome. Thanks, DJ. And everybody else that we love. That's it.
Let me tell you about the Discord server. We have a Discord server, basically. What this means is that you can click the link in the bio of our podcast, Instagram, YouTube.
Discord.everytenday.com.
Yep. You can, when you click the link, you join the Discord, and it's basically this area where you can talk to us, and you can ask us questions about what we're doing, why we're doing it, tell us what we're doing wrong, tell us what we're doing right.
Talk to other people who will
Yeah.
be on there.
And check out the homebrew that we'd make.
Yep.
Like, you can find Danae's Oath
Yep.
there.
Only
there?
Solution.
Only there.
No, I think so.
Only
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Also,
it means... Go on, Charlotte.
I was going to talk about Garland Design, but if you're still talking about the...
No, we're cool.
Okay.
We're not really using Garland Design, are we?
Oh, I
Are you
love
using
them.
them?
Now that we've mentioned them, we
love
can't
them.
not
Yeah,
show
what
off
do
these
you
amazing
mean?
spell
Yeah.
books.
You like
Garland
spell books?
Look at
Design.
these.
Then you'll love these.
Spellbooks.
Look at how cool these are.
Check them out. That was a quick
Full of
one.
all
Really
these
cool.
spell
They're
cards.
cool. Garland Design, check them out. We don't get paid for mentioning them, we love them, so we mention them. It's a good thing to do. I think that's everything. We do a little show intermittently here called Behind the Screen, and if you want to ask me questions about the game, maybe you're starting to DM and you want to know stuff, or you're starting to play and you want to know stuff, maybe there's a question about running the game yourself that you'd like to ask before you start running your game, then you can join the Discord server, discord.everytenday.com, and then ask questions in there and I'll answer them on the behind the screen sessions. So it's a lot of fun and you get to be involved. That's down to you. It doesn't work. Can't do a session if you don't have questions. So come on in and let us know what you want to know. All right. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Because it's been a few weeks. Be a few weeks longer than it normally is. And for the first time in thousands of years, a mighty spell has been cast by three of the most powerful wizards of two continents, of Aeon and Horizon. And never in living memory has this spell been cast. It is Time Jump. And just moments before an enormous whirlpool-like rift in the Chamber of Nevermelt, the arcane chamber, a huge whirlpool-like fissure of light, swirling light and energy has opened above your heads. This only happened because of three black holes. Spheres of utter blackness merged, expanded in terrifying ultimate darkness, and then shrunk, and then poof, out of that came this rift of energy that spins above your heads. And the four of you, Elowin, Danaea, Kilgar, Nimblefoot, all floating above the ground through the latent power of this spell, as the three magisters of the two continents of this part of the world chant in the background with increasing fever. Lightning and force is is knocking things over and erupting everywhere. And in an instant, feeling yourselves like elastic bands bent backwards almost, whether physically or through time, you're not sure. You felt your entire essence stretching backwards, and then whoosh, hurtling at terrifying speed. We now join you right now as the four of you are Kildar's literally going like this, double next to you, ears flapping, like what? As the four of you hurtle down this corridor of swirling light and bluish, yellowish, purplish energy that just whoosh, it's like a maelstrom, the power of it, as you hurtle at dizzying speeds beyond anything you could fathom. What would you like to do?
What are we meant to do? Just try and
Do we see each other still?
Yeah, you look across and you're all like just literally laying flat. You are hurtling. You are now seen to be horizontal as you just fly down this roughly 20 foot wide, but it's moving like when you see a whirlpool of water, like it's. And you're just flying down. Your hair's flat against you. You're just flying down it.
What do we do?
What would you like to do?
I don't know. Can we steer?
Wait, I'm gonna try.
You want to try and move?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I don't want to be off course.
How do you want to do that?
I want to see if I can shift a bit towards Elwyn.
Okay, how do you want to do that? Like physically?
Yeah.
You can't physically move, no.
Oh, okay.
Physically you try and move. The force and the speed, it's like if you were falling. Like you can kind of get your arms out, but like you can't go.
Okay, I'm trying to will myself next to Elwyn.
Okay, you find yourself going over, yeah.
Yeah! Oh, okay. Oh wait, we're flying. Okay, I'm just gonna think about where we're trying to go.
Where are you trying to go?
Trying to go to, what was it?
Right, you have a memory in your head of the map you saw.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show it to you just so that you can decide as precisely as you can.
Yeah.
Where it is that you intended that you would go. The events that took place. Move the glass. The events that took place. Hang on, let me turn it this way around. So this is the map of Aeon into the time region you're hoping to go into. The events that took place were here.
Yep. What's this?
But you understand what you understand. That's where it happened. And this is the mighty Dwarven Kingdom. This is the Kingdom of Crayon, the Elven Kingdom. They came together to make Eurishnik. You know that much.
Yeah.
And Eurishnik will be somewhere here.
Okay.
But where you go is up to you.
We don't want to be too close to it, do we?
Why not?
Because we're just flying through time and space.
Here, in one of the towns. We want
to arrive in a town?
Yeah. Why wouldn't we?
You don't think people were going to be worried about that?
Worried about what? Teleportation?
We still don't know how many people can see us and
Well, where do you want to arrive?
Outside of Terraon.
We have to walk all the way. What if we miss it?
We're arriving on the first day. If anything, we're going to have more time.
It's true. I mean, we could stop by anyway.
What's this?
What do you know of the...
Oh.
What are the facts of the mission?
The facts of the mission? Well, he's going to... We don't know the date.
We know where we need to be.
But he's going to be... He's from a crayon, isn't he? I
Yeah.
thought it happened in a crayon, but
The crayon is here.
he doesn't cast Scourge on it in a crayon.
No,
You
because
don't-
it's not in a crayon.
No, because he's at the site of Eurishnik
Right.
when he does it.
That's a
but
crayon.
he's not from Tyrell.
He's
That's
from
the
a crayon.
Dwarven thing.
Yeah.
He's from a crayon.
Right, I got it. We want to be at the site, don't we? So,
Probably go there then. Just here.
are we going to need stuff? We're going to need...
We'll just stop in a town.
Okay. Well, so probably we'll just think of Terraon then.
Terrain.
Right, Terrain is an area, so it's not a specific
Right.
place. It spans some, its width is some 100 miles or so. The 2 seconds.
Do we know where? Where we're
In the centre.
So there is Gigboldar,
Yeah.
Naltagdun, and Thelboldir are the 3 dwarven kingdoms. Naltagdun is the capital city of the dwarves.
It's also
What's-
closest.
Let's go there. Hopefully Kilgar can
No,
let us
do-
get in. Because
Kilgar's not with us. What do you mean?
Kilgar's with you.
wait.
Oh, here he is. I think you said
You look across, he's there! Things flapping against his legs. He's there.
Kilgar!
Hey, where are we going?
What city should we go to? Naltagdun! Yeah! Just quickly!
Hey!
Okay, we're gonna think of Naltagdun.
Naltagdun.
So the capital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we hold hands so we don't get
I
separated?
just want to double check. Are you sure you want that to be your location? I'm only double checking.
We
It's
could
not
go
Glenn
down
smiling. I tell you why I say. Remember, you will be. Hopefully, your aim is to arrive on the 1st of the year, the first day of the first month of the year. You don't know when in the year exactly it happened. Well, did you find out? No, you only know the year it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If it's on the dot of midnight, imagine.
Do we know where Eurishnik is being held? Is it not in the capital city?
No, it's like in the centre here.
Eurishnik is above the rift, right?
Yeah.
Eurishnik hasn't moved.
No, I know, but we don't know.
You don't know. You didn't research exactly where it is. I mean, you only know where it is in relation to where it is now. In 286 Kurthreck.
Wait, so we wouldn't have moved. So can we just try and figure out where that would be?
Isn't it like in the centre of the thing?
You're not sure.
Alright, well let's go to
It's a big
Naltagdun
area.
and then
Yeah,
we
we'll
can
go
walk
to
there.
Naltagdun.
That's fine.
Okay, that's where you're going, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Naltagdun. Alright.
Shut up.
Okay, so what are you doing? That's where you want to go. So, right, you're in this maelstrom.
Yes.
Moments have passed. You're in this maelstrom, jettisoning down this tunnel, and you're all talking to each other.
Everyone think of
Can we link
Naltagdun!
up? Because I don't want us to be separated.
I'm gonna will myself towards Danae.
Sure.
And
I will
You're
grab
all
her.
very close to
Just
each
we'll
other.
gonna
grab her.
grab hands.
Okay, and now we're just thinking. Think of
You know
Naltagdun.
Bifrost when they're in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're in that, but it's swirling. It's
Okay.
not straight.
Think of Naltagdun.
Okay, I'm thinking of it.
And then we want to arrive on that first day of the year.
Okay.
We're just thinking of that.
No, but, I mean, all you think of is what you've seen on a map, so you're just thinking of the map.
Yeah, I'm visualizing the map.
Yeah. I'm visualising the...
Because Kilgar's given us a whole. He's talked about all the Dwarven cities a lot, and we've seen that map. We saw that map because we
Okay.
have that map.
Yeah.
So I just visualize that map.
You're visualising.
Yeah.
Visualise.
Okay. You do that. It's still just traversing. Okay. It doesn't let up. You're still just going down there. Moments pass. Seconds turn into the first minute of your travel.
Okay.
Should we go off the path or something? Should we
No!
get...
I'm just trusting because we had to tell them when we were going to where. So I assume there's something in the magic that's taking us to where we're trying to go. Otherwise, why would we have to tell them?
Well, maybe they didn't.
Would Danae say that while you're just rocketing down, or is that
No,
fine?
but I mean, we wouldn't have been
Okay.
looking at the map while we were
Alright.
looking down
Okay.
either.
So everyone's just thinking of the map, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Naltagdun. And the date that we're trying to get there.
Okay. What are you doing? Just saying it over in your head or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
It didn't exactly give us any guidance
Still
on what to do.
rocketing along.
I just arrived there, I don't know.
Faster than you've ever known.
Can I
Yeah.
look out?
It's
Can
like-
I look at this bit.
Good. Make a perception check.
Okay. Hang on, there we go. Ah, come on, you got good. 9.
9. Okay. As you look out through the flashing energy and the whirling kind of vortex-like walls of this tunnel, this wormhole you're going down, you see flashes of things. Now, because you kind of like you're looking at and you've been thinking of stuff, you're a little bit distracted by the colours and everything, so you don't get a good look, but you swear you see things.
There's something out there, guys!
You see mountains. Then you see people in a courtyard. Again, your perception check was only a 9, so you don't see much. But you feel like there's stuff on the other side of this almost.
There's stuff on the other side, guys!
Okay, I'm gonna try and look. Now that you said that, I'm gonna try and look at the.
Okay.
Look out!
Perception check, please, Eloise.
You need to shout every time we can hear you. We're in here.
Shut up!
Oh, nice. 30.
Okay.
You got out your 20.
As you look out, you kind of like you haven't got your glasses. Mind you don't need glasses, do you? They're magical glasses. But you look out through them with your reddish eyes, and as you look through the wall, it's one of those things. It's like if you can defocus the whirring energy that you are going past. It's almost like if you're on a train, if it goes past fast enough, you can see through it. You know what I mean? It's like that, and you look through the wall, and you start to see trees, mighty trees, off as if you were high above them, like half a mile up in the air. You see mighty trees go down to baby trees, and then shoots, and then like that. You see a river that's running slim get wider, and the banks of it go like this and go down. You perceive that you are somewhere, you're not sure, but you see great swaths of countryside and wilderness, and it's all going backwards. What would you like to, because you rolled a 30, is there anything else you'd like to do while you're observing this?
Like, can I see if I can see Terraeon?
Good, okay. So you think Tyraeon as you look through, as you peer through this roaring thing, again the wind, and as you look through, and in this moment of almost stillness through the walls of this vortex of time and space, you suddenly see this massive black crater, unimaginably big, 100 miles across, the crater you know well, and you see the grey encroaching back, going backwards. Your vision, well, do you want to do anything about your vision? At the moment you are far enough out that you see the entire crater.
Try and zoom it, enhance the centre.
You want to go in?
Yeah.
Okay, you go in. Okay, you notice after a while, you're just watching Elwyn, like you kind of like, you alright? He's doing his thing, right? And as he looks through, you notice, you look for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute goes past, and then suddenly you notice this grey goes down into it, like it's sucked into it, and then trees rise up. And then after the trees rise up, suddenly there's and then out of this crater, you see 3 enormous volcanoes. It happens quite slowly, even though you get the sense that time is going backwards really quickly. See these volcanoes go, and then suddenly they erupt, and there is this constant lava flow over the top of them. Trees start to all over them. There's other mountains start to come back up. I mean, you're looking from a vantage point of being like 5 miles up in the air. You know what I mean? Like you are looking down on this from an enormous height. It's like you're seeing this happen. Forest. You see living things, dashing around. You are looking from this enormous vantage point.
When do we know when to get out?
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and look around and see if there's any settlements nearby or anything.
Okay, well, we'll keep your same 30. The skill challenge begins. You have found the place that you are looking to go to.
Okay.
You found the place. And you feel like the time is coming as well.
Yeah.
Right? Because you've seen all this happen very quickly. And so you suddenly get this sense of, oh shit. we could miss the mark. Like, we could go way back in
You
time.
focus on Naltag Dune more, like just like zoom in more on Naltag Dune so we can.
I'm gonna like
gauge
tell
the
everyone we're gonna have to like jump out of this thing soon.
What?
So,
Okay, when? We might miss it.
Okay, it's a skill challenge. Now, here's the thing. You notice, only because you rolled a 30, right? You noticed that the more you focused in and you were like, where's Naltag Dun? And you noticed that you could slow this kind of winding back of time that you saw. Like, you could slow it slightly. So instead of trees going like that, you can make it so it goes like this. And you're like, oh, I've got some control over this, right? So,
Shouldn't it be as soon as that thing went back in?
this is skill checks. You are going to need all of you to use your concentration. Elowen advises you all of this. Your concentration and focus to pick the right place and the right time. You have no indicators of time other than what you see. There's nothing to give away when the time is. You have only what you can see. Make sense?
okay.
So I want you to pick 2 proficiencies each that you are going to use to try and pick up any clues, anything that will help you. And we are going to do time first. How close to the
Investigation.
time? Investigation.
What's your proficiency?
Arcana.
Yes. All right.
Can you just portend?
Yeah, I've got a 20.
Okay. Arcana. I want 2 proficiencies. You're using 2. This is going to be an 8
2
proficiency.
each. 2 each.
2 each. It's going to be
Oh.
an 8 proficiency skill challenge between the 4 of you.
Arcana and history then.
Good.
Oh, investigation and can I use insight?
Sorry.
Can I use insight?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
How do you feel about your vantage?
Uh,
The view that you have at the moment, is that the most helpful view?
yeah, it is. But what do we?
You zoom in and try and find Naltag Dune.
No, but we can go straight to the crystal after it before.
Oh yeah.
No, we need to get stuff first. To get like clothes and things.
Yeah, so we go back a little bit.
So yeah,
What we're talking about first is what vantage, how much zoom, pinch and zoom do you want?
not
Just of
At the moment, you're 5 miles up in the air.
like
pinch
2
in
miles up in the air.
2 miles up in the
We
air.
want to be like near.
the near the artifact.
Okay, you zoom in
no,
so that
near the town.
so that you are 3 volcanoes are not that far beneath you. So you go and you find are you going to get everyone to concentrate on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we need the gem, not a town, because the gem's the one that tells us the time. If we see a town, we don't know.
Okay, but we need to pop out near the town.
Yeah, but this is time.
It's a city, it's the capital city. You know that it's
Alright,
enormous.
alright, okay.
We're not talking about some little village.
Yeah.
These are
town.
3 of the mightiest dwarven cities that ever stood that you are heading towards.
Okay.
Okay, so first I want, what vantage do you want on this? So that you can identify, so I'm being clear here, right? You're trying to get the time right.
Yeah.
And what you've realised with that 30 is, you get to do that through your will. But you need clues to decide, this is it. So that you can almost sort of hold it in your mind.
Okay,
and
we want to
stop
be
it.
like closer to the crystal, so we can the artifact, so we can actually see like.
So you want to zoom in. Okay, you find yourself, all of you now are looking through the whirlpool at this massive scene that unfolds, and you see through you zoom in, the volcanoes become massive and start to loom equal to your sight, almost as if you were a bird soaring in. And you continue to soar in, and in the middle of these 3 volcanoes, almost pitched like in a triangle, it makes you shiver, hair stand up on your thing. This enormous, beautiful tree of unimaginable size sits in between the 3 volcanoes. This beautiful, it's just nothing but mountainous around it except for this tree of unimaginable scale. And amidst the bottom of the tree is a city that goes in, like in a cone, down into the ground. And it lines the walls all the way around it beautifully. The constructs are dizzying, and you've seen some amazing places. This is Naltag Dun. You want to continue to sort of zoom in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Zoom in on it?
Yeah.
Okay. You continue to zoom in on it, and you find yourself, right, I'd like... let me think how many more rounds I can let you do this before it gets unstable. Okay. You've got 18 seconds. So you zoom in through into the under the tree, the boughs of this tree that acts as almost like a kind of an escarpment, a roof over this enormous city. You find yourself going into the thing. Lights, forges, buildings of just such perfection of sculpture line everything. Dwarves everywhere scurrying like ants around the thing as you zoom in, like literally soaring in as if the bird's eye view, right? And as you go down, 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 you see this kind of glowing lava deep at the bottom. And, hang on, I've got to do it backwards in my mind. You see... Okay, we're going backwards. Okay. So you see a pulsing purple artifact way, way down. This is as far as I can get you. It's pulsing and purple.
Wait, so we already watched, like, the trees grow back after, as if, like, in reverse of them being destroyed, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was, like...
Doesn't mean it hasn't been turned yet. Right, it's skill challenge time. That's it. We're skill challenge time.
Okay.
So, it's very high DCs for this. Okay?
What are you going to foretend?
If you have
Probably
three...
my rolls, because I can only do mine. Right.
The more you fail, the further off time you will be.
Okay.
Okay, who would like to make the first roll?
Me.
Go for it.
Right. Arcana. Oh, that's bad. Okay, 17.
17. That's a fail, first fail. Okay,
Can you please foretend?
Nimblefoot's turn.
I can only do mine because it's
He's going to use perception.
No!
I rolled a 4.
No! Oh!
That's a fail. That's 2 fails. Go for it.
Okay, I'll do... Okay, I'll do insight. That's 23, sorry.
Good, that's a success. Okay, so you have 2 failures, 1 success. Kilgar is going to use... I think what he will use to help, really, here.
Oh.
Survival. He knows his areas. Survival. He'll use survival. That's a success. 2 successes, 2 failures.
History.
Go for it.
I'm gonna portent it to a 20, which is 32.
32. Okay, that's a success. So you start as you... Okay, you used... What did you use? Insight. So you started to sort of... You were looking at the people. You were looking at the people and going, we're too early. We're too early. You see the people are seeming to fight. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's conflict going on around that. And you're like, we're too early. Too early. We've got to keep it running for a bit. We've got to keep going. As you're doing all of this, as you're kind of like rocketing along this whirlpool, remember? So you use insight for that. Nimblefoot's using perception to try, and he's mainly focusing on the artifact itself. You use arcana, and you just can't see through the glowing as much. You're slightly distracted. But then you use history. Okay, and you spot a detail. You spot a detail as you see the artifact. As you're going backwards, go from purple, it starts to go a lighter purple. And you're like, I remember that, and I remember reading a book. You remember Nevermelt, and you're like, I remember a scrap of reading where it didn't happen instantly. It was like a slow thing, and you're like, that, we're nearly there. Okay, you've done 5. You've done both of yours, yeah?
Yep.
Your next one. Oh, sorry, Nimblefoot's next one. He's going to use...
I'm doing investigation. I'm so scared.
I'm just going to use acrobatics so that he can try and kind of get everyone positioned right. I'm just going to try and so we can get us a bit closer to the actual edge of the whirlpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a success. Okay, what are you doing?
Investigation.
If you fail this, you fail this bit about the time. And there will be a penalty.
What's your plus on investigation?
13.
So
Plus 13.
If I portent it to 9, that'll be 22.
Does it get harder though?
No, it's the same DC.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go portent it to 22. I mean 9. Sorry, which is
22.
Your modifier 22.
I got 22 in the last one. I succeeded.
Okay. Are you sure? Because there is one more roll. Remember, after this, Kilgar's going to make his final roll.
But you said if we failed this one, we failed the thing.
What I mean is you've got 2 failures. So you and Kilgar
I'm not. You
both have a chance at
You already
failure.
have a really big plus. I'm not going to portent it.
Oh, okay. You should have portented it, right?
I'll allow it if you want to go with the portent.
I'll go with the portent then, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
I will.
you
I will.
said
I will.
that.
I will.
You go with the portent?
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
roll?
2.
Ah,
It's so funny.
So you portent that to a 9.
Yes.
It's 22.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Success. You have 5 successes, 2 failures. It all comes down to Kilgar.
Please, Kilgar.
Kilgar is going to use nature. And he's just going to use his understanding
Come on,
of
bro.
what the lands were like here from what he remembers, what he was told when he had the headband of intellect
Yeah.
on. Okay.
Please get good.
He does not have a huge plus on this. Okay. You all look out and you see it. And things. Remember, everything's going in reverse. Everything's going in reverse.
Yeah.
Okay. But you seem to get somewhere that you hold in your mind, and it stops. It like goes. But you start to feel yourself drifting out slightly. So you can't quite hold on to the vantage, but you have got the time at the right place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so you're all focused, and you're like, and it's like. Now it's where? You see yourself drifting out. The focus, the willpower, you're all sweating, just trying to hold that in your mind. Hold it! Hold it!
Sweating in a love.
Hold that place in your mind! Hold it, don't let it go back! And like sometimes you go,
No!
Hold it.
Okay, now it's where?
Oh my god.
Okay,
On the
so-
outskirts of town, right?
Yeah. It's not a town, it's a city.
City.
Okay, so I want skill checks again.
Okay. Can we do the same ones we've used?
Sure,
I
if
mean,
you'd like
I'm
to.
running out of ones.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Our history. And
So you're looking at Naltar Dun, but you are now drifting out and up
Yeah.
and up and up, and you all get a bit of a sense of
Coming through!
a bit of a sense of vertigo. Listen, a bit of a sense of vertigo. You keep going up and up.
No, it's a ring!
The enormous mountains and volcanoes get smaller and smaller
No!
and smaller until you can see almost the curvature of the world.
Ah!
You're looking down on the entire
Crazy!
continent of Aeon. This enormous, like looking down on Australia, right? Like you're looking down on the entire continent. And you're all like, oh God, right. Where?
it is a circle.
You've just
It is a circle!
I would like you to make. Who's making the first roll?
Me.
Okay, go for it.
No, I failed last. You do it.
Okay, investigation. Okay. That is 24.
Great, 1 success. Nimmerfoot's going to use perception. That's a success.
Yeah!
Let's do Kilgar. Kilgar's going to use
Come on, Kilgar.
survival. Natural 1. That's first failure. Okay,
History.
Okay.
24. Yeah.
that's a success.
Oh my god. Okay. What else can I use? Can I?
Use the same ones as last.
Insight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh! I got natural 1. That's 12.
Yeah, that's a failure. Okay, Nimmerfoot uses.
You have teleport prepared, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, who's got? You both done your 2 of yours?
Yeah.
No, I haven't done Arcana.
Okay, do your last one. There's 2
Okay.
failures,
25.
5 successes. Success. Okay, good.
Oh.
Alright. You find yourself going. Okay, now hang on a second. That means
This is making me very anxious.
roll d6, one of you, please.
5.
Okay, here we go. All right, and you start to like, okay, and then you all focus on where you're going, and you bring, and suddenly you move this vision in front of you round to in front of you, so that it is at the end of the destination of this swirling thing, and suddenly you start going closer and closer to it. You start going down. Now it starts to hurt with how fast you're going. It starts to hurt. Okay.
Eyes go like me flash in your eyes like.
I'd like everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
You get +5.
Really? +5?
Yeah, because of me.
Everyone does.
Shit.
20.
20.
Yeah.
Success.
18.
Failure. Okay. Hang on 2 seconds.
Oh. Please no one die upon impact.
Okay. You start to rush down, and now you start to breathe fresh air as you get closer and closer to the continent. You're rushing closer and closer to it. And as you're going down, you start to veer off away from the centre of the continent. You can't help it. You're like, no, stay on. But you start to veer off westerly, like to your left and west. If you were looking on a map. So you start to veer off, and you're like going, no, and you're trying to keep everything stopped in time and pick the right place as well. But you start to go off target. No, guys, come on, guys! I'd like another Constitution saving throw, please. Okay. +5, remember?
27.
Oh, I don't get +5.
How come 27?
I got I rolled a 20, and then I got +5, and then I got +2.
Okay.
I don't get +5. I got 18 again.
18. Okay, great. Roll d6. Roll d4, please.
1.
Okay, good.
1.
Okay, great. Okay. You start to, and as you suddenly, it's like you're below normal cloud height now. You're coming in.
Can we see us?
Meteor inbound!
Literally,
The companions of Curse have arrived!
you feel yourself.
We're about to wipe out the dinosaurs!
Right, hang on 2 seconds. I've got to figure this out.
Can people see us? I don't know.
Okay.
What is that?
Shit.
They get telescope.
Okay, you are coming down over a trio of lakes, massive lakes, and in between them you see this huge area of swampland and marshland. You coming in super fast.
Oh,
Always head for swamps when falling out of plane.
There are a series of almost like sonic booms as you get closer to the ground, as it feels like the magic is slowing you down, but almost sputtering, like come on! And as you get closer to the water, you see that the water is still, but completely still. No ripples, no anything, as if time itself has frozen. And as you get closer and closer, now,
Guys, we need to slow down.
1,000 yards above the ground, 800 yards above the ground, and you suddenly see everything like kickstart again. So the water, everything's to life. Birds that were frozen in the air start to fly as you. There's another sputtering, and you. And you huge decelerations that really hurt you.
Naked people fleeing from outer space, just hurtling towards.
I'd like Constitution saving throws, please.
Okay, come on.
No! Wait, is this technically a spell save?
No.
Oh,
You get +5 though.
it's just 9.
8.
Okay. You both take 36 points of force
Okay.
damage. Magical force slowing you down, literally.
36, did you say?
36 points of force damage.
Oh, okay.
And then suddenly about 100 feet off the. In fact, roll percentage dice for me, please.
Okie dokie. 99.
99, okay. About 100 feet above the ground, suddenly. And then. And. Falling.
Can I reaction feather fall, please?
Of course you can.
Okay, nice. I'd do that.
Okay, you reaction feather. And then you.
He doesn't all of it.
Yeah.
Is that a cantrip? First level.
That is first level.
First level. Okay. and you plop down in this marshy water. Naked, cold, wet.
Is everyone okay?
High five!
Wait, we don't know if we succeeded yet.
Hey! Fucking hell. You both take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Who failed the first save?
Me, I think.
Okay. You're not going to like this. You've aged 28 years. You've aged 14 years. So you work out as an Azamar, which can live to about 150.
Yeah.
What that would actually mean physically, probably not a huge amount.
Okay.
But still, it's a significant age bump. So you're now
How old am I? 30.
you're like, what, 49 now? How old is Danae?
She's 21.
So she looks 49.
She's
She is physically 49 now.
Is everyone good?
age 49. Okay. I'm older than you.
You don't know.
Splash, splash, you splash
I don't
back.
have any wrinkles yet. I aged phenomenally. I look.
How many years did I age?
14.
So I was
I'm older.
20.
3?
20. So I'm 37.
I'm older than you.
Make a note of it on the
I'm
machine.
nearly 50 years old. Danae's older than you now.
Yeah. As you all splashed up.
We're gonna die at the same time now. So you're older than me.
How old are they?
Huh?
I don't look too different when you look at me.
Kilgar and Nimblefoot look unchanged, but they both aged. They both failed. They both rolled 3s on that save. So Nimblefoot
You're
another
human.
28
Do
years
any of
old.
us actually look really changed? Because we were all
I
kind of
think
not
you
human.
would slightly. I think you would have some fine lines have formed around
Yeah.
your eyes.
Well, my
And I
voice
think
is
you would have
deeper.
lost some of the youthful fat, so you would look a little bit older. So undoubtedly, and you will plot down. Let me just roll the level of exhaustion.
That was
for
traumatising.
Oh, only another 1. Okay. You find yourself. Okay. Welcome to Aeon. Some 1500 years, or some, let me think. Yeah, 1500 years prior to the time that you have been here. You look around, you are in cold marshes. It's really cold. There is a faint, this is super wrong. Dead marshes, let's have dead marshes. No. Let's try again. This ain't marsh.
The noise is changing. Oh. You've still got a ringing in my ear. Oh, pop. Oh. Oh, I've never fallen from that high up before.
Me neither. Oh, here we have. Spelljammer. Didn't it fall that high up?
The what?
Spelljammer. Oh! No, I'm out of game. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying.
So you now find yourself in wet marsh, naked, shivering, cold. Everyone's shivering apart from Kilgar, who gets up and just stretches out. Ugh. Clinging maybe a few feet above the ground, all around is this mist, this dank mist. And on your way down, you did notice you must be somewhere in the vicinity of a collection of enormous lakes, scores of miles across in each direction.
I'm freezing.
You know, just from the journey, you are way off from Tarayon.
Way off.
Would anybody like to try and figure out how far?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Well, either one person, everyone else can help.
I'll do it.
I'll help you.
Depending on what the role is.
Okay, you roll.
I help you.
What
Okay.
the role is.
So think. Let's just do a straight intelligence check with advantage. So just your intelligence modifier. That's
21.
21. You figure that you are some 600 miles west of Tarayon.
Oh!
What's west of Sarion?
Do I? If I know where we are because I've seen the map before.
Yeah.
I know where we are.
Where are we?
You are in a place that, in your time, in 286 Kurth
It's
Reckoning,
called the Shire.
is hang on, I've got to get the old map.
We're past the mountain range, I think.
Right, I'm going to show you on the old map
Okay.
because you just haven't memorised the new map enough to know it. But in the old map,
Yeah.
you would be somewhere in the region of what is now
Oh!
Avalonia.
I think we've played someone there.
No, I played a character.
Yeah, the
there.
one
Yeah.
with
I
Olga,
played
we started here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played a Dragonborn there as
So
well.
you figure you are somewhere.
We are way off.
You rolled 21. That's only just a success, so I'm only going to say, like, this bigger ring. You guess that you are somewhere around here.
That's
Nice.
fantastic.
In an area that, in your time, is known as Avalonia. And is a mighty human kingdom. Human and elf kingdom.
Can you do your stuff? Can you have your stuff? Do you?
Oh yeah. Get a.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Your staffers.
Yeah!
Yes.
That's great. We have nothing, and I am freezing.
Let's get out of here. Teleport now. Go.
Do you have the? What do you need for teleport?
Nothing.
Remember, if you use the slots and if you use the spell is gone. You will not be able to cast it again. You need to write it down. Every spell you have, you can cast once.
Why?
Because he doesn't have his spell book. He won't be able to cast it again unless he has a version of it to study again.
Hang on, Alan. Should we just try and find a little village or settlement first?
We're not clothes. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of the lakes, though, right?
Yeah. I try and visualize the map.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna look
think so.
around and see.
You make an intelligence check. Straight.
That 11.
11. I mean, you have no idea where you are.
I know
You know where you are
west.
because based on what he's just told you all. Nimblefoot pipes up. He goes, I know Avalonia.
You've been there?
Of course. I'm taking mighty quests here.
Do you know
I
where
don't
we might
imagine
be?
1500 years ago, or now, that Avalonia is as big. But it's old. By human standards, it's old. And the people of Avalonia never travelled south and never colonised any more of Aeon. So an early settlement of the kingdom may still exist.
Do you have any idea which direction it might be in?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
We try and
Okay.
figure out
Hang
with
on,
the
that was just the
sun.
intelligence check. He says, well, I know that the capital of Avalonia is called Vale. So maybe an early version of Vale still exists.
Can we look at like the sun and see if we
Yeah,
can
so
find out
Benford's
what?
pretty hot on survival,
Yeah.
so he's going to do that. He looks around for a bit. Says, come here, and gets up on Kilgar's shoulders, just so he can look above the mist. Yeah, wait, you dingly danglies out there. Yeah, you're my weekend sort of tickling me. No, I'm kidding. Don't be disgusting. Alright, no, it's alright. Okay, that's north, and he points off in a direction. He says, that's definitely north.
Which way's Vale?
East is that way, so we need to go that way, or we can just.
Why that way?
You now know which way east is, so you know which way you are generally headed.
Should we just teleport, or I can use
We
my
get clothes,
staff?
please.
I can use my staff twice, and we can just get there.
Sure. I still kind of want to find out what year we're in.
Remember, you're good, but you don't know how your magic will be affected by being back in the past.
I don't even know if
Especially-
the spells have been creative yet.
Well, especially
Oh.
teleportation magic.
Why?
Like you're definitely clever enough to know this. Where
It's
you're
like newer. It's newer because there isn't. It doesn't even have its own school yet.
I thought
No,
you.
it's not that.
Oh.
It's just that you don't know. Make an intelligence check.
Oh, so you.
Arcana check. Make an Arcana check.
30.
30. All right. That's pretty good.
I think-
All right.
It was mentioned before that our teleportation might have been some of the first kind of magic that they want to get to place, or is that the wrong kind?
You
of
don't know. For teleportation to work, there has to be a real sort of the magic has to have a firm stamp on the person in that place and to where they're going. With a 30, I think you would definitely have a degree of hesitation more than you normally do, because even in normal times, teleportation can have you off. You have a feeling that chance that you can be off could be augmented, because your kind of stamp in this time isn't set. You're kind of visitors, and that's what your 30 gives you. Is you'll let you go. I think the chances that we could be off with a teleport are more. In terms of plane shift, you're not even sure. You don't know. You don't know what could happen.
Hey, can we just like focus on now and try and find a little settlement or something? Because I'm cold.
Yeah.
And very tired.
Alright. Me too.
Okay, hang on a second. Nice. Newerfoot points. He says, only a couple of miles away. Looks like I can see some hillocks and trees. Let's head for them.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Right.
It's like starting a new world in
Yeah. Okay. It's some 3 miles in marsh before you hit this forest in the distance that is almost obscured by mist, but Nimblefoot's keen eyes spotted it. So you're
standing on Kilgar's shoulders. Onwards.
So you're going to trudge?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You trudge through. Roll D12, please, one of you.
Oh no.
Peasants are going to try and attack us.
If we
9.
Wait, we're in March, that means there might be trolls.
One of you.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Not trolls, not trolls.
Yes, trolls.
Okay. The 3 miles or so you manage in half an hour. No problem. Walking through. You are cold. It is wet. You are bare feet through marsh. It's not soft underfoot all the time. There's mud and you stumble a little bit, but
Whoa.
you'll manage to get to the edge where it gives way to slightly higher, hillier ground with some sparse trees and forest. Who goes up to a tree and starts going?
Me.
So,
Okay.
all right. You are now. You leave the marsh, and you get into some light woodland. The trees are deciduous and almost devoid of leaves. So make of that what you will.
Okay. So it's either autumn or winter. No, it's not winter. Wait, how cold is it?
Pretty freaking cold.
So it's probably around autumn or winter. Towards winter. Okay. That's definitely not the start of a year. Hello?
Oh, I'm just doing it.
Okay.
I didn't know you were talking to me.
Yeah, I don't think we're at the beginning of the year, guys. It seems like autumn or winter.
Autumn or winter? Maybe we're before the year.
Maybe.
There's a bigger chance because either we're
Well,
off by a lot
this is
or
why I wanna
off by a little.
This is why I want to find a settlement so that we can ask someone what year it is.
Yes. We need to like get some things.
Clothes?
Clothes, yeah.
We have no gold. We have nothing.
Well, I have the spell creation and
Oh yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay. And Nimblefoot, do you know which way to go now from here?
Not without being higher up. Hang on a minute. I'll see whether I can do if there's anything that can help me fly.
Can you not jump up? You can do a big jump.
Yeah, not that high. I've still got a land.
If I use telekinesis and I just fling you.
That would be kind of cruel, but I think.
I can fly up.
Can you?
I've got wings.
Well, why don't you go up and see what you can see?
Okay.
Don't you have our wings? Oh, I've got wings too. Gonna grow my.
Hey, well, why don't you two piss off up there and see what you can see then?
Okay, I grow my crow wings.
I'm
Your
growing
what
my
wings?
Crow wings.
What is allowing that?
Psionics.
Okay, great. Yeah, take off the bestial thingy.
Bestial
Yeah.
form, yeah.
Great, bestial form. How long have you got on those?
An hour.
An hour. Okay, good.
I've got a minute, but let's go.
No, you can use yours that are an hour.
I'm not doing my big ones.
Okay.
Can you take me up as well?
Yeah,
I know Apollonia.
Can you hold a hand and I hold a hand?
Can't you do it? The wings.
I haven't meditated for that.
Alright.
Here, look.
Not my speciality.
Go on, let's go.
He just
Hang
puts his
on,
arm around you.
And you can,
You busting
Either
wings
side,
as
yeah.
well? Okay, you're going up.
Kilgar,
That's alright, I'll stay down here.
hold on to our feet. It's fine.
Well, we're
Miss-
just going to have a look around.
I don't think
You're not going anywhere.
hold on to our feet. What do you mean?
I'm not holding on to your fucking wet feet. Up
Okay,
there.
let's go.
Alright, you
Just do 3 naked guys. Just
three
fly.
naked guys go up into the air.
This is where
Alright.
they got the angel stories from. It's just us with like all the wings and stuff.
We could change history. No, that's a bad idea. That's
Okay.
a bad idea.
Let's see, 8,
I mean, we're doing that
16,
anyway, but
20 miles, no, 16 is about 18 miles. Okay, you go up. How high are you going to go?
until we can see stuff.
Until we can see
Okay.
any settlement.
Alright, I want perception checks then, please. Molly, let's see who gets the best one.
Yes! 24.
24, good.
Yes! 13.
24, you see the best. So, you go up and it is hills and forest for miles and miles and miles, literally miles, as you look east. So you're going up in the air and you're looking east in the direction you want to go. Now you don't have the time to go up high enough that you can see the entire continent, obviously, but you go a couple hundred feet up, and you're able to see
Just looking at something, don't worry.
swaths of hills and woodland, and far off maybe, what did you roll, 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you guess about, roll d4.
4.
Okay, you guess about 20 miles
Uh-huh.
to the east. You see some lazy circlings of smoke coming out through the wood
Look, guys, smoke over there.
that looks like habitation. It's 20 miles away, but you can see it.
Okay.
Beyond that, you see lake. So beyond that, you see glittering blue lake. And then let's see if you can see that far. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 50 miles. 24. Nah, you don't see that. That's what you see.
Alright then.
Okay, go
Guess
back down
Featherfall
then.
doesn't.
So it's the first sign of civilization you see.
We don't even know if that's like a proper civil. It could be like a bandit camp or something. Can I see it? Can I see any of the buildings?
No, not 20 miles away. You can't see a single building, but you can see what looks like. It doesn't look like campfire smoke.
So
You
it's
know
it's
that.
bigger than that. It's
Yeah,
like-
you see several of them.
Okay. Okay. Go back down.
Okay, you go back down. So 20 miles to the east.
Yeah.
Slightly north, slightly north.
I'll tell this to Nimblefooot because I know he's
Yeah, well,
better
you
at
were all
track.
up there, so you pointed
Yeah.
it out, so everyone's seen it. Okay? Okay.
I don't use spell slots for Featherfall because it's one of my signature spells.
Oh, cool. Alright.
Great.
So we head that way.
Alright, you land and you start.
But I mean, guys, we have nothing to like fight with or protect us.
I can do bestial form. I have claws and I can just get like armor and stuff.
Okay.
As if you need a weapon to be able to inflict that.
Yeah, that's true. I can
Come
just.
on. Exactly, of course you can.
Yeah.
Use these.
He's bad boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Mister and nice guy. Alright, you land and you start to walk through the woodland.
21 buckets of.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Let's go switch to some woodland action. So, as you land back down and start to walk, I'd like Constitution saving throws against the cold, please.
Man really said 11.
You get +5.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. 16.
Great. Yeah. No one gets another point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Remember, your checks are at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So any skill checks are at disadvantage from here on in. You are tired, and that took it out of you. That
Yeah.
walking through time.
It also took years out of me.
Yeah. So that was weird. About the most frightening thing ever.
Yep. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's why it was just us screaming most of the time.
first plan, let's get some clothes and some weapons.
Yes, please.
And we'll have to acquire some money. I
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
I can also, if you... No, I don't. I can't.
Okay.
Okay, you walk a D12, please, Charlotte. Or Danae.
Okay.
Name
5.
reveal.
Name for it. 5.
Okay, good. So for the first few hours, walking over the hills, using the smoke trails that you can see above the trees when you get into clearings as your general direction. Nimblefoot is he's got the best survival, so he has you right on course for whatever sign of civilization is coming up. First few hours passes. Is there any interaction anyone wants to
Guys,
have?
what are we gonna do? We can't just waltz into this place naked with nothing.
I can nip in unseen and maybe get us some rudimentary clothes or something. Nick some money.
I can just go invisible, I guess.
Don't use your arcane power. Let's get you some paper
Yeah.
and some ink so you can write them down.
If we need
No,
to go
I can do it
invisible.
with my staff. It's okay.
What do you mean?
I can do invisibility with my staff.
Oh, cool.
And I can
do
also
invisibility.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things here, including enlarge, reduce. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, talking about the timings, we're obviously very off
Early or
in
either.
where we are, but I don't know
But
when.
I think we're off either. You're saying that we're the same year, but just further down in autumn or winter. I think we're the year before the one that we wanted to be to.
I don't know.
Because in that case, we're off by a little.
It could be like 2 years before. We don't know how many years before it is.
You feel confident, I would say, that the time-wise, you got pretty good. From how close you managed to get in your visualization of your destination and be able to see the goings-on and everything, you feel pretty confident about that.
Cool, but we were aiming for the first day of 11:30, I believe.
So yeah, so we're confident about it, which means it's probably we're close to the first day.
Hopefully. Okay.
We can
We'll
ask
just
someone
walk.
what year it is. Doesn't
We'll
it?
just be walking.
Okay, great.
Oh, I'd like to try and no, don't worry.
What?
I was gonna try and summon my steed, but I remember that takes a while to actually.
Is it 10 minutes casting time?
I think it's an hour.
Okay.
Well, let me check. Hang on. Plus, I don't want to risk replacing Apollo, because I don't know if he'd be alive or Circa.
Who knows? One way to find out.
It takes 10 minutes.
You want to do that?
Oh, wait. Okay. Fine. If I cast Find Steed, that's Apollo, and if I cast Find Great, no. If I cast Find Steed, that's Circa, and if I cast Find Greater Steed, that's Apollo.
Yes. Which one would you like to cast?
Apollo. I mean, Greater Steed.
Greater Steve. Okay,
Yeah.
you'll stop against. Give Danae a chance to kind of chill her mind, sit down on a little patch of moss and begin your focusing. Now, obviously, you don't have your thing. Does it require what's the components?
Oh yeah. Wait, I might not be able to do it.
Just
What does it say?
get a stick and call it.
Oh, there's no actual material components.
No material?
No.
Great. Okay, you sit down and you start to pray. You get a weird sense, kind of like somebody you haven't spoken to for decades and decades and decades is the feeling. And so it's answered, but it's answered with, oh, I remember you. Or maybe I will remember you. Yes. Here you are then. And after 10 minutes or so of you requesting a link to some entity in the celestial plane in Mount Celestia, you feel like you touch something. Bear with me a second.
I'm just gonna look up Greater Steed.
That's why Palladius likes you so much.
What?
Because he met you ages ago.
Whoa! That's weird. Still. You met me ages ago. Ladies.
So, as you sit there and pray and whisper and smile to yourself.
That's why he believes.
You feel that you touch an entity of some sort. And then there's definitely a tie between here, the material plane, and Mount Celestia. You get the feeling something comes through, but it's not in front of you.
Okay.
After 10 minutes, there is nothing but the awkward silence of cold and this bare winter woodland. You have the feeling it worked, but you cannot see anything.
Hello?
Have you?
I don't know what's going on.
What creature did you get?
I was just trying to summon a greater steed.
Greater steed.
Yeah. Like Apollo.
What did you do? Which one?
I don't know. Was the connection like familiar? Or
Was
not?
that? Definitely wasn't familiar. No.
It was not familiar. I don't know.
It would be so cool if it was just a baby horse. A baby.
No! I'm not sure what's going on, so I guess I'll just say that didn't work. It felt like it worked, but there's nothing here, so
Maybe it's coming. It's just
taking a while.
yeah. It'll just take 1500 years.
Oh. Oh dear.
Unmistakably, through the forest you hear a roar. And that roar vibrates through the floor and through into your bare feet.
Guys, what the heck was that?
You hear.
Don't worry, it's not
We
time.
should go.
It's winter. Normally bears don't come out.
It's louder than a bear. Much louder
Oh,
than a bear.
dragon, is it?
Okay, well, I'll get
Guys.
This one
Oh,
goes overhead.
okay, I'm gonna get behind a tree.
Perception check.
Oh. 8.
8. Okay, you don't see anything. You see a flash over the tops of the trees.
Guys, we cannot face a dragon.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see anything.
Perception check.
Sure. 27.
27. You see a flash of silver overhead.
Okay, I'm gonna jump into the water.
No, you're not in the marsh anymore.
Oh.
You're on hills and
No, you're behind a
woodlands.
tree.
Oh. Okay.
Overhead again.
I'm dead.
It's not.
Oh,
I'm dead.
I get it. I just dropped to the floor and I played dead.
You hear,
Okay.
"Where is my master? Where are you?" You hear that. You do not. You just hear,
What? Who said that? Oh!
and you hear, "Where are you?"
I'm here!
Okay, you hear, like the little thing, and then suddenly you hear the whole tree start to.
Okay.
Then you hear this great beating, and then through the trees, this long silvery neck, and this great silver proud dragon face. Was it you who summoned me?
Yes, it was.
My kind call me Lax, Silver Lax.
Hello, I am Tenday Ono.
I am at your service. He comes closer. Now you notice he is slightly smaller than Vexolanthus, so you would put
Let's
it
look at you.
at a young dragon. He comes forward, muscles rippling, silver. It's very bright, there's no tarnish in it yet. So he reflects like a mirror ball almost as he comes towards you.
It's a disco ball. Aiming that.
Disco!
He comes forward and sniffs you. Your hair goes up into his nose. And then he kind of nudges you with his nose.
Hello.
Who are you? You do not smell of these times. Literally, kill down Nympho just like that.
That's because I'm not. Can they hear that I'm talking to it, or is it telepathy? I forget.
I think you would be talking out loud to a load of roars and growls.
Yeah. That is because we are not from this time. We've just arrived. We're from like thousands of years in the future.
Ridiculous! But I am at your service. It seems that Palladius has deemed you worthy of me.
Palladius?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm very grateful for your service.
She gave me this duty personally. So you imagine, when I find out that you are mad...
I am not mad!
We shall see. Why do you summon me? What is thy bidding?
I was kind of...
Again, the three of you are all just like that.
I was trying to summon my other steed. He's called Apollo. He's like a peg.
Sounds puny.
He's a bit smaller than you. I would not call him puny.
Puny.
Yeah. But it turns out you showed up, so I was just trying to see if it would work.
I'm going to retcon my name.
Go on then.
My name is Sterling.
Sterling, I like that.
To your kind, I'm called Sterling.
Okay, Sterling. Yeah, I was just trying to see if it would work, and it did work, and you're here now, so it did work.
Yes.
We are trying to get...
Who are these three? Oh, hey! Dragon pointing at me.
Yeah.
Hey!
These are my friends.
It has been a while since I have seen a humankind, an elfish thing, and a dwarf together.
Oh, has it?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we're good friends, so don't worry about them. Everyone, this is Sterling.
I thought your kind chose clothes.
Oh, yeah, we do. We do.
We just couldn't carry anything.
You can't hear it.
I can hear what you're saying.
We do usually choose clothes, but we couldn't bring anything with us back in time.
I don't care too much.
Okay.
It is just curious. Usually your kind adorn themselves in metals to appear such as me in my magnificence.
I used to.
It is good that you have accepted your puny forms.
Do you like using the word puny?
No hate.
Okay. Well, actually, currently we're trying to find some clothes. So we're trying to head to the settlement that's over there. Did you see it when you flew in?
Aye.
We're trying to get there so we can get clothes and money.
That is Nethervale.
Nevervale?
Nethervale.
Nethervale?
Yes. A
Nethervale.
small human settlement.
Hey, number 4. I think Vale is called Nethervale.
Who is this dragon?
Oh, this is Sterling.
Can it talk in common?
Can you talk out loud, Sterling?
Yes, of course I can.
Whoa, there you go.
He says that in common. Yes, of course I can.
This is Sterling. Palladius sent him.
Alright.
I do not identify as him.
I'm sorry. Palladius sent them, and I was trying to get Apollo, but we got Sterling instead.
Hello.
Hello, white hair.
This is Elwyn.
You can call me white hair.
Elwyn Lancaster.
Pretty old now.
Nimblefoot.
He comes forward and sits you. You smell of the dead. What is wrong with you? Are you sick?
Yes. Not. It's willingly. It's a.
Oh my god! I forgot a massive thing.
What?
I forgot a massive thing for you because you chose to go back without changing that. You do take a lot an damage.
Oh.
I'm sorry because of you.
Drop dead in.
Just in the middle of the conversation.
That's an important deduction.
Oh, thanks for reminding.
Another another 25 hit
Oh,
points
okay, that's not
of...
a big idea.
It wouldn't be force, what would it be? I'd call it a type of necrotic damage, but it's not necrotic damage done to you. It's like the necrotic damage came out of you. So 25 points of necrotic damage. That came from the traversing corridors of time as a dampier. Okay, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You are hurting.
Yes.
You do not look well. But you hold a powerful item.
That is true.
I should like it.
You should like
my
it.
Hoard. My hoard is small and up in the clouds.
How old are you, Sterling?
Oh, some 90 summers, as you would measure it.
Oh, you're very young for a dragon. No, but you're still
strong for such a young.
Yes, of course, of course.
I should like that stuff.
Oh, so I can't really give it. You know, you seem like a nice guy, so I would consider it, but I can't really. I drop it and then it comes back.
Curious. And what of you, half-breed?
Oh.
Proudly half-breed, actually. It's like popping his chest up and saying, and like if he's here, like Sterling's here, and he's just looking at it, just like goes, actually, looking down his nose at him. Actually, my name is Nim of the Foot Tribe. Nimblefoot, my friends call me. So Nim to you. Boop.
Be nice to them!
Nimblefoot just smiles at him. And then he goes,
A jester amongst the band. I see.
And this is killed.
What about you, gristly little dwarf? Hey, piss off!
I've wrestled dragons bigger than you and won.
This is funny. This is a funny little band. But I'm your companion now, so where are you going, four little naked people?
We're trying to get to Nethervale. But I don't think it's a good idea to fly in on a dragon.
Why?
Because you're going to scare them and they'll shoot you.
They will not if they see a silver. They know that my kind are proud and good.
Yeah. Okay, can I get
We assist the Witch King of Vale, my kind.
Witch King?
Which king?
Witch Queen, excuse me, of Vale.
Witch
one?
Queen?
I do not understand the question.
The Witch Queen?
This is common.
Yes.
It's
Who
very,
is that?
very strange
The
language.
Witch Queen, she who sits upon the throne of Vale. Would you like to meet her?
Yeah!
I've never met her.
Can I get on your back? Can we get on your back?
Of course, I do not think I can fit all four, but I can carry two of you.
Two. Okay, who can't fly here? Kilgar, can you...
Hey,
Me and
come up there.
on Sterling.
Keep your little wobbly things off of the scales, dwarf.
I am gonna get them off.
Kilgar, please, for my sake, no.
Alright, so who's riding Sterling? You and Kilgar?
Me and Kilgar, yeah.
Alright.
Guess I'll fly.
Sterling will lift him.
My
So he's
wings
gonna
are still
carry him
out,
in his
right?
boot.
Because they last for an hour. So.
Yeah, it's like, well, tell me, you've got half an hour left.
Right, that's enough.
For what? Sorry? Half
My
an hour?
wings last for.
Oh, okay.
It's not enough to get you to where you're going.
Oh. Well, you can just carry me then. Carry me, please.
Okay, so it's quite a lot to carry because he's not a massive dragon.
Yeah.
So he's holding you and Nimblefoot, but
That's
he's very strong.
How many?
You have a young silver dragon as your greatest steed. A direct gift from Palladius
Oh, I feel bad
that you
for
cannot
Apollo.
carry back through time. With you.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
How old
maybe
would they
you
be?
could.
How? Just.
Well, Sterling will still age.
Yeah.
Won't they?
We're gonna go find him. He'll just be around here.
Yeah.
Tell him to wait somewhere and like gather.
And
all
they'll
the
remember
treasure.
us as well, so you just go
And
back.
then yeah, we could promise him like some of our treasure that we actually have like back there.
Yeah, well, I assume they'll have a bigger hoard by then. They could be besties with Vexy.
That's not how dragons work.
Okay, you all get up and Sterling starts to...
You are heavy, dwarf.
He's like, is heavy as all of
So
us.
his flying speed is a little slower. I just want to figure out how much slower. Right, you will control Sterling in combat if that's something you choose.
Okay.
So
I just
write this down.
Oh, okay, no, yeah.
Young Silver Dragon. His armor class, or their armor class, excuse me, is 18.
18, got it.
He has 175 hit points.
Yep.
He can fly 80 feet, but with you four he's flying at 40 feet.
Okay.
And his regular speed is 40 feet. Strength 23. Dex 10.
Hang on. 23, yeah. 10.
Dex 10. Constitution 21. Intelligence 14.
Uh-huh.
Wisdom 11. Charisma 19. In terms of stuff he's got going on, dark vision, blind sight.
Yep.
He's good with arcana, history, perception and stealth, but we'll get to that. Immune to cold damage. He makes 3 attacks, 1 bite and 2 claws.
Okay.
Plus 10 to hit.
Yep.
And the bite does 17 damage. Let's just round it up, take the average. Claws do 13 damage.
Okay.
Breath weapon, which charges on a 5 or a 6, has a choice. He can either do paralysing breath or cold breath.
Okay.
If he does cold, it's a DC 17 con save.
Okay.
Or 54 damage.
Okay.
Now the paralysing thing is a 30-foot cone.
54 damage, you
Yeah.
said.
It's only large, yeah, it's not huge, it's large.
Sterling? It's large.
Yeah, he's large.
Oh, okay.
So he's not, imagine he's sort of got the body size of an ogre, I guess.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But just add a long tail, long neck,
Yeah.
big wings, he's not enormous. Sort of a bit like a Skyrim dragon, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Paralysing breath is con save 17, same con save. Or be paralysed for a minute. Save at the end of each of its turns. That's cool.
I love him.
You take off into the air, thinking you couldn't get any colder, but nevertheless getting more and more cold. I'd like another Constitution
Your
save.
claws are very
Temperature,
cold.
please. Con save.
Oh. 8.
24.
Okay. You now have 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay.
24.
Okay, cool. So 2 points of exhaustion means you're dead. No.
Take
Your
off.
speed is half.
Okay.
So you are really cold now. Okay?
Yeah.
And you take off
Oh.
above the trees, up into the air again. You're all a little bit more scared of heights now from your thing.
Does Pirate still have the cold pebble?
Yes.
But he doesn't go too high. He's kind of like about another 50 feet above the top of the trees.
Okay.
He just starts soaring along towards the plumes of smoke that mark Nethervale. And that's where we're going to leave it for today. Welcome back in time. Well done. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Yay.
We will be back again next week. We've got I've got the kids here 2 weeks running, so that's cool.
Yep.
And we will see you next week for episode 129
Yeah.
as our naked adventurers encounter civilization.
Join the Discord server, please.
Yeah, come and join us on the Discord. And let us know what you thought about the time travel escapades. I thought